Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Ethan the Artisan.
I'm BrickingUpBrad.
I'm Matt Mellish.
And I'm Block.studios.
And we are the Stud Buds. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Stud Buds show.
Still a banger.
Yeah. But yeah, how's everyone's week? How's everyone doing today? What's up?
What's up?
When Ethan starts the show.
Yeah. What's up?
I mean, what's up?
But yeah, how's everyone doing today?
Brad, how are you?
Good. I'm doing good. I don't really have anything new for Lego wise. I moved some stuff around. I put my Mos Eisley Cantina behind me. I'm moving Lego around right now, getting stuff set up. I finished the 3-1 castle, as you guys can see in my background there.
Ooh.
The second one?
Yeah, I have two of them now. So
Ooh.
I'm gonna put them together, and I'll do a video about how that kind of looks together. I'm really excited to do that. Besides that, I actually did not buy any Lego this week. I will be buying a bunch of Lego soon, but yeah, I was very surprised. I almost bought some CMFs, but they didn't have any Snow Guardians or parts. So.
Oh man!
I went to Wegmans yesterday to get a sub, and I was like feeling that was like the first time I ever like felt through them out in public. And I had like a sandwich in one arm while I was doing it, and I was like, none of these are good. I'm just gonna like go on. But yeah, that was my week. Matt, how was your week, Lego?
I had a fine week. In terms of Lego, I built the first ever helmet that I purchased. Well, I didn't purchase it. Savvy.com sent it to me for free, but I built it, and it's really cool. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would.
He was swearing that these helmets were awful, and he hated them so much.
I never said they were awful. I just didn't get the hype around them. And like I still think they're overpriced. I will say that.
They're not.
They're very small compared to like what you expect. I thought this was going to be a little bit larger, but
really,
because you have a big head doesn't make it small. Okay.
There's a lot more pieces in there than I thought there was as well. And I think they did a good job like hiding all of the interior pieces within the exterior structure. Like I really like it. Of course, there's no stickers, and that makes me happy. And I don't know, it's just a fun set to build because I'm always into the brick built stuff over Technic anyways. And then I also got something in the mail, but it's over there and I don't feel like getting it. But I got Darth Vader's castle, which I bought last week, and it just came from Amazon. And it was really cool that they put it back in stock on Amazon, even though it's retired-ish. Lego.com hasn't said that it's officially retired, but it is out of stock, and I think it's going to stay that way unless it comes back for Kenobi, which that's a whole other thing. Because it's supposed to be in the Kenobi show. So is Lego going to retire it, or are they going to bring it back out? I don't know.
Who knows?
But Zane, how was your week?
It was great. I literally did nothing Lego related this week. It's like I made my 3D print stands. Like if you look at,
I was gonna say
the Razor Crest. I mean, I've got the light kit stands I've been working on, but other than that, honestly, not a whole lot. Yeah, that's kind of it. What about you, Ethan? You have anything going on Lego related?
You'll never guess what I did.
What did you do?
I built the butthole tiger. Yeah, the tail is movable, so when it's happy and wants to do tricks, it can wag its tail and go, maybe roll over. I don't know. It's a cool set though. For a creator set, I mean, it's a well built set. But it's a solid. But it's a meme set now because of that one pink flower stud.
That was not needed at all, but they put it there.
Yeah.
That like one pink stud like changed the whole set. Like it's like, oh, make it an instant tiger, and now it's like everyone's just like butthole tiger.
And then
it's a meme.
Yeah. And then I was working on my robot yesterday because it was a little unbalanced, and I changed a little bit of the head, so now I can touch it, and it doesn't wobble as much.
I can touch it. You didn't push it. Nothing.
I would have cried if it just fell apart in that moment.
Oh, it wouldn't have been the first time. It's pretty sturdy now. My goal for the summer is to put actual LED lights in it instead of the light bricks
Ooh.
because the light bricks they don't last a long time. So yeah,
I know where you
But-
can get lights for it.
yeah.
You do?
Where could you get it, Zane?
Where
Game of Bricks.
game of
Not
bricks.
sponsored. I am. But they're not. You really can though. You can get like if you have mocks and stuff, you can get little LED lights and strands and stuff like that for your sets, custom sets,
Which is cool.
which is cool.
Or
Which is
mocks. Like I've seen before. Ethan, do you remember back when Block.studios was doing his like Kashyyyk mock and he put lights in it, or his Mandalore stuff? Do you know where he got those? I forget.
I think it was it Light My Bricks? I think it
think
was
so.
Light My Bricks.
I
Those
think
are a
so.
thing, too.
That sounds
I know
right.
his Mandalore mock was Light My Bricks.
Okay.
I don't know what it was. That my guess was Light My Bricks, but I don't know.
Because that was my first like step into understanding that you could actually put lights into a big
Same.
mock. And
I
like
remember in his Kashyyyk, he had like the S brick where he could control the elevator through his phone. I thought
I
that was
remember
the
that too.
coolest thing.
Yep.
That
Sorry to get
whole
us off
hour-
track, but nerd moment. Anyways, is that our week?
that
was our
week. That was-
quickest. How was our
that-
week
yeah.
ever done? I guess we're all having a lame week, but that's
Yeah.
okay. Anyways,
You know what time-
Anyways,
do we
Yeah.
want to get to our first segment?
Yeah, I guess. Well, since we didn't get anything this week, maybe we'll want to get some of these new sets that just got dropped in, like news.
Yeah.
And now for breaking news.
Every time.
All right,
every time.
all right, guys. We had three new sets that got dropped this week. I don't think there's any more than three, but we did get three. And if everyone got off their phones, then maybe we could talk about them.
I'm posting on Instagram.
Sorry.
I
all right.
am Instagram.
So, guys, we got some new Lego sets that dropped
See?
this past week. So let's talk about them. First off, guys, we got the new $100 Vespa. This is the Lego Vespa 125 that is coming out March 1st of 2022.
Man. More
thoughts?
UCS Star Wars vehicles. I like this. Bubba? I guess that's a big brain meme.
if you're a fan of the Book of Boba Fett, you understand. On their scooters, their
Oh.
little.
the worst part of the entire show.
If you got rid of the wheels, on this, it would look completely the same.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Any thoughts on this before we move on?
It's just not something that I'm interested in. You know, like it's not something that I really care about. It's a cool looking model. It'd be cool for like a display. It's one of those sets that Lego makes for, it feels like the hipster people. I like.
Well, it's the anniversary. I think it's like their 100-year or 80-year or some type of
Oh.
anniversary for Vespa,
Okay, so it makes sense.
and that's why they made it. It's an anniversary thing that they went out and did.
This does
mean,
seem a bit. I don't
This
know.
is kind of for those car people. There's like a big group of car people. I don't
I'm
know,
a car
like,
people.
Yeah, like this is the kind of thing they like, and I've seen them a lot.
Mm,
But
I feel
think
like
this is also
feel-
more of a foreign thing.
that's what I was about to say. It's more of a
Yeah.
European.
And it's just, yeah, I think that's why it's a little uninteresting to us. But Brad, I think you have something else that might be a little more interesting to us.
Yeah, if you can actually pay 90 less.
Well, honestly, I like this better than the.
Oh my gosh, are you
It's
kidding
much
me?
easier.
Danny's girlfriend is excited for the Vespa, so
Well, Danny, I hope you buy it for your girlfriend and she loves it, because
Well-
I don't think we will be buying it.
Well, if you guys have seen Luca, that's like a big part of that.
I've
show.
seen Luca. Yeah, I like Luca.
I have not seen Luca,
It's
but
not
I am
very
looking
fun,
forward
it's
to
good.
eventually watching
point
it.
here, royal blue shells are awesome for mocking. Great color there. But yeah, so we got the little red $10 Vespa. You'll probably be able to find this at the gift center at your Lego store. Cool idea. I like that. It's like, hey, if you don't want to spend $100, $10. So
Yeah.
And
Well, go ahead, Ethan.
maybe you could get if Star Wars still did the buildable figures, you could probably fit one of those on it and actually work.
You know,
Oh my
Star Wars
gosh.
isn't everything that Lego does. Speaking of that, and
Oh
something
boy.
that's not Star Wars, here we go, guys.
Oh
The
boy.
vote for
Here it
Big
is.
Numbers coming on date. And this is copied right off of Lego.com. I did not literally said coming date. I think something was wrong with the programming.
Oh my.
But yeah, this set is a very interesting, different,
Oh, it opens.
stylistic choice that I wasn't expecting when I was looking at Marvel. Was for us to get
Wait a
basically
minute.
Viking ship.
What?
Who is that?
That's Zane.
One of these things just doesn't belong here. Just kidding. Wait, is that
There's a mummy.
is that the woman Thor? Is that the
Yes.
mummy? That one's weird too. But is that a woman?
That's
Jane?
That's Jane
Mighty
Foster.
form.
I was gonna say
It's-
Jane Foster. She becomes. What's
Spoiler! Spoiler! Spoiler!
Well,
My
it's in
guess
the
is-
comics too. I mean, if you don't know,
Yeah.
it's a thing. Sorry.
And then we get Thor, which he does have a different hairstyle. This
He's
is kinda
the
cool.
the
That's
second character.
Yeah.
He's got the Qui-Gon hair.
awesome.
Yeah.
Then we got Valkyrie, Korg, which I like this version of Korg. He looks pretty sick. And then we got,
Korg.
I'm pretty sure he's the villain played by Christian.
Batman.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Really?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Christian Bell. I like Christian Bell.
Bale.
So thoughts.
Bale.
I was about to go ding.
I know you had lots of complaints, so I'm just gonna sit back and let you rant for the next.
Well,
10
it's not that I have complaints. It's that I just have a big problem. It's a nice small set for what it is, but you get quite a few minifigures. I don't know how many stickers there are. Are there
I love
shield
that question.
stickers? That
So that is a big debate right now, whether it's stickers or not. A lot of people think it's printed, but there's a reason people think that, and I cannot go into detail on
Okay.
it on stream.
Well, it just feels a little basic for the model itself. It's nice that it opens up, but I mean, I guess there's a lot of playroom for the characters. But my biggest problem is the way they designed the actual goats on the
How
front.
else would you do them? I want you to know.
Mom, can we have goats? No, we have Lego goats at home. Lego goats at home.
Literally.
I just
How would you do them? I want you to.
not using stickers.
The
First
sticker
off,
bugs me. Like the sticker with the tongue out face. Like I feel like that's not needed.
appropriate. It's
I
yeah.
feel like it should. Like even if it was brick built, at least a better head than that, and not
Right.
stickers. Like they had a buildable reindeer. They've had other things that actually turned out to be okay. Nothing crazy.
I think it's stickers. It's because it's a Marvel, like it's a movie franchise, so it's based off of something from the movie, so they put stickers on it because that's what they usually do.
I just would have
that.
liked to have. I mean, optimally, a new mold for bigger goats like that. That would be really cool. But I mean, I'm fine with brick built. I just, once again, my biggest critique of sets is that if you're gonna have a sticker in it, it has to look okay without a sticker. It can't be so integral into the set that you have to have it on. That's just the way I view it. But
Honestly, besides the goat faces, I think the rest of it you could take them off and you'd be fine.
well, what I do like about the set, and I'm sure like you would, I think you said this before, Brad, in our talks off stream, but like you could use this for genuinely a separate Viking vote that you could use in mock
Technically,
up.
you could, but I would not recommend it. I thought about it afterwards. In my opinion, there isn't the room that's needed. This is not a great. I was going to talk about that, but I was waiting for all of you guys to put your thoughts. For all those people, because I got a bunch of comments when I talked about this, where people's like, "Oh, this would be great as a medieval boat." No, the Viking boat, which I've been doing a lot of research on recently, looks nothing like this, and usually it doesn't have a thatch built shed in the middle. Usually it's a little tent, if anything. They didn't really have
Yeah.
sheds on their boats.
This is-
Also, I mean, you would have to customize it. In my opinion, it isn't big enough. I'd want this to be bigger if I'm going to do a Viking boat, because you're going to have 2 sets of rowers benches on either side. You want a steering platform in the back with a paddle coming off it. Yes, you could. It very easily would be able to use this for a Viking boat if you wanted to, but I'd rather Lego just make a Viking boat, honestly.
Or you know,
Which-
Brad, since you have a lot of knowledge with boat, try making one. I think you could do a good job with it.
But I don't have the right pieces that I want to do it.
Get
so-
them, design it through LDD maybe.
Yeah.
And then get the parts.
Well, actually, I thought about maybe buying a 3-in-1 pirate ship and designing one through that. Using because there's a lot of great pieces in that.
Yeah.
But, you know, like honestly, like if these shields aren't printed, like or were printed, they could be using those for another Viking set to come. Which I'd rather a different type of shield if they did that. But no, sorry, not to go off topic here. I think the set is great. Honestly, I was thinking when it originally came out, I originally was going to get it and be like, oh, I'm just going to design this into a Viking ship. But I think the figures are, honestly, the set is really cool. I like how it's different. It's different than what we have been getting with Marvel. And I got love that they embrace that kind of goofier side of Marvel in the comics. And I definitely think this was a really cool.
It's a spaceship.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like it's just different. I love it. I do. There is a part of me that wants to get it. There's a part of me that doesn't. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure that out.
What do we think
Sorry,
of
that
the
was-
printing of the minifigures? Like that Thor with the blue.
So is his eyes on the back of his head like the thunder eyes, the lightning eyes?
I don't think
know.
we
Because if
know
you
that.
if you go back a picture or two, it shows him, but he's got like blue eyes. See his eyes up
Yeah.
there?
Oh yeah, so that must be the double-sided head. Yeah.
So I like that. I think that's cool. Is that helmet that's for her also able to be used for Thor?
No, because the hair piece is attached to it. It's all one.
I have my own one from the little character.
Well,
Oh, what do you
technically,
call
Thor
those
has
little?
long hair, so technically you could
Yeah.
if you wanted to.
Technically, you could. I guess.
I
All right.
to me, these minifigures will make more sense once we see the movie, and like just like
Yeah.
all Marvel sets that come out before the movie. So.
And they all have leg printing except for the mummy character, whatever that ends up being.
those are
I
four
mean-
amazingly detailed figure, and then the bad guy. Like,
Brad, your mic just cut out.
am I good now?
Yeah,
you're
you're better
good
now.
I was gonna say, like four figures with that much detail and stuff. Honestly, these are, in my opinion, amazing figures. What you for $50 with what you get in the set and the figures, this is honestly a really good deal.
Well, I just don't think, and this goes back to my argument before, like I've said many times, but I just when you're gonna come out with a $50 set, I just want more substance to the actual build, and I don't want to just buy it for the figures. But then I look at something like, I guess it matters how much the figures mean to me as well, because, and we've talked about this last week, like you buy what you really like enjoy.
Yeah.
I look at something like the $30 Dark Trooper attack, and I'm like, oh, this seems totally worth it. But I go back and forth, I suppose.
It is what it is.
It's interesting, that's for sure.
I think it's a miss overall, but that's just me.
I'll probably get it. I like
Honestly, I would rather get this set than some of the other Marvel sets that are out there. Like, not from the
Fair.
like, you know, not from the Infinity War sets, but like, there's some Marvel sets I'm like, that's a real hit miss for me. But like,
it.
this,
There's a lot of them.
I think it's how it's integrated in the film that matters as well.
yes.
I think
With-
we need to see the film before we can adequately
Yeah.
be like, oh, I want this or I don't. You know,
Mhm.
be able to understand the backstory behind what the ship is, what the goat's purposes are, like what, you know, know more about it or what's going on or why it is the way that it is. I think the movie is going to play a big part in this.
Yeah.
I do have to say that overall, I do like the build. Honestly, I do like. You know, I got it on in a bit for you know, the what I said medieval wise, but honestly, in general, it is a good build in my opinion. It does look cool. It does look like a Viking ship. Just to me, it's like there's some stuff I'd want to change if I was to make it mine.
Yeah.
So
This is probably the Millennium Falcon of the new Thor movie.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
it releases July 8th of this year, apparently. I don't know if that's still accurate, but I just looked it up now, and that's what the first result said. So, I mean, it's coming up, and we should be getting a trailer soon. So, hopefully, at least we see it there to get an idea of like what it's supposed to really look like.
sweet.
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 Yeah, that's all I had for news.
Well-
for news, come back next week, and we'll be talking about whatever new sets drop, and hopefully there's got to be some pretty cool stuff dropping this week. I mean, we've been getting at least a couple new things dropped every week, so with how they're dropping sets right now, I feel like there should be some cool stuff. So come back next week for more.
Is that insider knowledge, Brad?
No, I actually legit. Okay, for the record, I legitimately don't know that there's new stuff dropping. I just feel like with how much stuff has been dropping recently, there's got to be something. It's got to be something.
I hope. But, speaking of insider trading knowledge, why don't we talk about some Lego investments?
It's Brick Investments time.
Maybe we need to redo that intro.
That's what I was
I got it. I'm working on it right now while we speak.
Oh no. Well, don't work on it right now while we speak, Zane.
I've got this.
Be a part of Lego Investments with
me. Trust me, ADD. I've got this.
Oh my goodness. So, going completely the other direction, something that we've never really talked about here on the YouTubes is the most valuable Lego colors. Courtesy of Ethan the Artisan's ideation. So, you can thank him for this fun segment. This is a very hard topic to actually
I know.
because, well, I'll get through it, but there are so many variables that you have to consider. So, let's just start out with, how do we even think about valuing Lego colors? And I'm just going to start with something very basic. Supply and demand. So, think about, you're on Bricklink, you're at the Lego store, maybe you want to make your own creation. What colors and parts do I want or need? And how easy are they to find? That's the big question. And we'll get into the nitty gritty, but you got to consider, why am I buying them? And how many do I need? In bulk, do I need just a couple of this color? Are they an accent color? What am I using it for? Is it just to collect and build up your parts collection? Is it to build a specific mock that you need a certain color for? Like Ethan, for example. Zane, I know I talk with my hands. Ethan, I know you use dark tan, and you said that was a color that was harder to come by for your Mudhorn mock. And you need a lot of that if you're going to build a larger mock like that, or something from Tatooine on the Mandalorian. Maybe you want some sand green for making, I don't know, a swamp, a Dagobah, medieval. Yeah, there are so many different variables here. But in terms of, the commonality or rarity of these parts, I found this from Brick Architect, released back in 2018, kind of going over the most common. So we have, light bluish gray, white, dark bluish gray, black, red, yellow, etc., etc. Then you have uncommon, which is your sand greens, your dark oranges, your light aquas, your pinks, your lavenders, those sorts of things. And then your rare, which is olive green, dark brown. I think medium nougat kind of lies in this category as well. Zane, medium nougat.
I like medium nougat. If you guys don't know this, but nougat is probably my favorite color. It's just a funny word to say, nougat. It's got a nougaty center. Just nougat. It's so good.
Every time we do a stream and we talk about color, you bring that up. And I feel like if people don't know by now,
Zane, what brick is medium nougat? I want you to know.
Pick it out.
Bottom left.
Yep.
Okay.
New trivia time. Zane guesses the color that might or might not be. It could be burnt orange. It could be brown. I'm gonna find the medium nougat.
Oh my goodness! You're gonna go to the beach and be like, "This rock, this is very medium nougat. I'm taking this with me."
This is light nougat. This one's dark nougat. And in Hawaii, there was a beach that all the sand looked like medium nougat.
Oh my gosh! All right. Well, moving forward, I just want to ask you. I want to spend 2 more seconds on this. Just go through really quick. Brad, what's your favorite Lego color? Ethan asks every guest this. I think it's time for us to finally discuss this. It's the perfect opportunity.
Sand green. Usually, I just really like that.
Yeah.
It's really great accent color in medieval stuff. So that's probably one of the reasons I love it so much, because I've bought so much of it lately.
Nice.
But yeah, that's probably it. Also, I like the sand green on the boxes too when they have that.
Very true. I personally like tan and browns. I just love the more organic colors. to use for trees or to build like a wooden fortress, or the sands for the a Tatooine like mock or something. Like, I don't know, I think they're very different compared to the vibrancy of the other ones, and I like more earth tones. Zane, I know you already touched on yours, medium nougat. Ethan, what is your favorite Lego color?
What's my favorite color that just satisfies me is dark turquoise, because it's a nice color. I mean, ask my robot, he loves it.
For those people who don't know what dark turquoise is on this chart, can you point it out? Do you know which one it is?
Bottom right.
Yep. Well done.
So,
Very bottom right.
Yay!
So it is
lot
a
of
rare.
blues.
It is a rare. I also like olive green and sand green, like Brad said, like the more earth tone colors, because you can build some more natural looking mocks.
Honestly, gray is the best. But,
Zane, if you had to pick a favorite Lego color besides nougat, what would you pick?
Ooh, probably sand blue.
Oh, that's
See, y'all
a
didn't-
hard.
That
That's
is
a
a
hard
hard
color
one to
to-
come by.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't see that coming, did you? Y'all like
No.
Zane, he's a one color kind of man. No, I like multi-colors.
He got the
right?
Bad Batch shuttle, so it was.
Ah.
That's how he knew.
Also,
Oh, hey,
like
that is
dark
true.
red.
Huh?
Also, fun fact: I hate building in reddish brown. It's the most irritating thing because they break so easily. Like,
Same with the old they improved
and the old
it.
dark red.
Yeah, they improved it. I think reddish brown's a lot better. Same with dark red.
it's been getting better. So, but yeah, sometimes I'll get like an older set when some of the
Yeah.
parts break on me. It always sucks.
It does stink. My Chewbacca fell apart, literally my Lego figure, because the arms and legs got stiff and I couldn't move it, and it just fell apart. But anyways, rarity is also an important factor for discussing this, and I want to. We're gonna get into the nitty gritty really quick, but
Nitty gritty.
I just want to. Well, we'll just do it. So, rarity is classified by, in my opinion, three different things, or three different kind of categories, and they do overlap. So, the amount of sets in years that it was produced, the less that were made, and the lesser amount of time that it was produced in, the more expensive it's going to be when you go on Bricklink or try to find it on the secondhand market. So, for instance, sand red. Yeah, Dom, you got it. Sand red. You got the Geonosian Starfighter, which is a prime example of the set back in the day that used this part. Very few parts did. I believe it only lasted from about 2001 to 2004. Ethan's got one right now. Ethan, do you know why they stopped producing Stand Red?
No.
I don't either, and that's why I was trying to find out. Do any of you know? Does anybody in the chat know?
That sounds like a Dom
know.
question. Like Dom would know that.
Dom, why did they stop producing Sand Red? Please tell me. And then you also have part types produced in a specific color. So you have, for instance, the black tube piece that came with only two sets, the Darth Maul bust and Ogle's lab thing, Ogle's dungeon, whatever it is from. Ethan turned into a cat. Business call. Then what's classified by that is common parts produced in uncommon colors. So it might be something that you would never expect costing a lot on Bricklink, but you have it at a high value because so few of it was actually made. Then you have a level of distribution. So was it official? Was it an unreleased piece from a factory that's not normally in a set? Was it a test part or a prototype? Was it only from a special event? So, for instance, like I put here an image of the Darth Vader with a red helmet because that was a test part or a test shot that was produced in a factory. Somebody made a lot more of them than they should have, and they sold them online for a quick buck. They also did that with the more recent Darth Vader's helmet in like all colors. Then you also have something like Milky White, which was only made for Lego by Lego, not to release to the public. So it's used here in this Legoland stadium from, I forget which country it is, but it's a soccer stadium or a football stadium. But it takes up the outside of that. But people still get their hands on it, and it's worth more on the secondhand market because of that. So if we're gonna really just say it like it is, I assume that the most expensive color would be chrome gold or metallic black. But just because they are worth the most, to me, doesn't mean they sell the most. I don't think that rarity is equal to value. And although these are rare, I don't think that they are the most valuable colors. Because we only got 10,000 golden C3POs that were produced. We got 5,000 chrome gold Mr. Golds that were produced in the minifigure line. We only have 10,000 metallic black Darth Vaders released way back for, what was it? I think the 10th anniversary of Lego Star Wars. Brad.
So Dom, he called Ethan too. He's trying to get, he wants to call us over the phone to tell us
Sand Red.
Yeah, he wants to
give us the history, the oral history of Sand Red.
He couldn't be quick, but it'd be easier to tell over the phone.
Please, do we have Dom on the line?
I can get him right now.
Let's get Dom on the line. We need him to figure this out for us and solve the mystery.
And our first caller is.
All right, Dom, tell the viewers.
Okay, so basically, when in the early 2000s, Lego was facing bankruptcy, and they had to cut costs. So a lot of molds and even some colors just got cut from their board of parts and stuff. Sand red was rarely used, and it wasn't like a super important color. So that and like sand purple and probably some other colors that I'm forgetting right now got chopped from the chopping block to cut costs.
Is that it? Is that the whole history?
That's it. They wanted to cut cost.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Dom. This is your one time being on Stud Bud, so thank you.
Hi, Mom.
Thank you, Dom.
Hi, Mom.
Of course, anytime.
That was beautiful.
That was awesome.
That
We need
was
to do more
awesome.
of those.
Yeah, that was great. We got Colin.
We should just get video clips of Dom. Like Dom send us some video clips before the show.
Perfect. So it was literally just to cut costs.
Again.
What?
Said, and Dom, you'll never be on Stud Buds again.
No, he'll be back someday. Someday, Dom. Don't you worry.
We'll get you back on.
We'll find a reason.
Yeah, Jack Skywalker Dumb is pretty famous. But, you have the Chrome Gold C-3PO, the Mr. Gold, the Metallic Black Darth Vader. Although these are very expensive and they sell for absorbent amounts of money, I would not say that they are the most valuable Lego colors. Why do I say that? Because they don't sell often enough. So you have something like, let's just say medium nougat, for example. It's going to sell more because there's more medium nougat available in a multitude of parts, whereas a chrome gold part, even though it's worth a lot, and these two Lego figures were made in chrome gold, I wouldn't say that chrome gold is the most valuable Lego color because it's just not sold. It might be the most expensive, but it's not used enough by mock builders. Like, why would, other than collecting, why would I want chrome gold parts? I mean, it might be cool to integrate within a mock, and they were only produced in a certain amount of sets, but it's just not feasible.
Flex would be to have a Mr. Gold in your city.
That would be insane.
Walking around.
Yeah, not like
That
a
would be-
1x2 tile in like chrome gold is like over $1. Like, it's crazy.
That's insane. Well, and same with just chrome in general. It's a
Yeah.
very expensive color, but it wasn't produced in a lot of parts, and it's hard to actually use for a mock.
Horrible for pictures.
Yeah, exactly. The reflective quality of it. But I wanted to give it just a baseline, and we'll fly through this, but just a baseline value for regular Lego colors. So you got a red brick, 1x2, new. So we're going for quantity and quality. I looked for if you could get it in bulk, which I classified by over 100. So these are each the cheapest in the US for new and over 100 that you can get at one time on Bricklink. So you have 3 cents, 2 cents, 6 cents, 5 cents for red, yellow, black, and white. They are precious in his sight. Then if we just look at red, the average cost of red from just a handful of parts that I picked at random, you have your 1x2, your 1x3, your 1x4s, your 1x6s. The average cost is 6 cents. New, over 100. Because think about it. If you want the parts, you're going to be getting them in bulk, hopefully. If you want them enough. And then on to what I believe are the most expensive. I didn't look at every single color. I actually used the same article that I got the first image from Brick Architect, which said what they thought the most expensive colors were back in 2016, and it seems like they still stand the test of time. So light aqua, average cost of almost 14 cents. We have dark orange at a cost of, on average, 17 cents. We have medium nougat, Zane, at a cost of an average 18 cents, which was not included in the article, but I looked this up just for you. And sand green, I think, is the most valuable Lego color at 24 cents. And those 1x3s really were the stick in this one that made it go up. But Ethan, I knew you were going to ask. Dark tan was only 11, almost 12 cents. So
well, back a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
But using red as a baseline, this is only 6 cents. Like light aqua, 14 cents, 17 cents, 18 cents. They're double or more like a regular Lego color. So
can I just say I appreciate the work that Matt put into this PowerPoint?
Yeah.
Literally. The background, each line item, total average cost. Good Lord.
I appreciate that. It was very hard to water down into a short form PowerPoint because there were so many different variables that can go into it. But I wanted to do a generalized version of it. Ethan, was this what you wanted in more?
This was perfect. And just to flex, a part that I'm never going to use is sand green clips.
Why do you have those?
They're on the pick-a-brick wall. I just grabbed like 2 handfuls of them. There is a tree design that uses them, and it's a nice tree design.
Well, that was the other thing too. Like, if it was on the pick-a-brick wall, like if you find 1x1 sand green, I think was on the pick-a-brick wall at one time because they're in bulk. Also, just wanted to also say, if you're looking for dark orange for a Geonosis mock or something, go to ND Toys. They have like 900, 8,000, 5,000 available in bulk. So, hey, if you're looking for bricks, go there. But I think those were either on the pick-a-brick wall or somebody had access to it. It's so hard to kind of average it all out.
Yeah, and check bricks and pieces with colors like dark orange. It's probably going to be cheaper on bricks and pieces.
I would agree with that as well.
Me too. I completely agree with everything that everyone is saying because I am very knowledgeable.
Sometimes you can find them for cheap, but like the dark orange, like Matt, me and you found that one color there on the pick-a-brick wall at like Buffalo, which for like the was it 2x8 plates.
Yep.
So like sometimes you can find some really great those.
Dom also says you'll be shocked at the price of a 1x8 sand green brick. So, yeah.
Whoa.
Does anybody else have anything to add here?
Expensive? I have I have 1x6s. Never mind. I was gonna say I have a bunch of those I used to my mock. So.
Really? Oh no. Well, maybe it's time to sell, Brad.
Yeah, I could buy more parts for my mock.
But does anybody else have anything to add? Any other colors that they think would be more valuable than the ones that I listed?
I think you hit the big ones.
Okay.
Dark nougat.
The reason that they're worth the most is because going back to supply and demand, people need those colors more often for accent colors or to build up the base of a mock. Think Geonosis for dark orange. You think dark nougat or medium nougat, maybe a sand, mountain, a dune, something like from the Mandalorian. You got the big crate dragon coming out.
Star Wars builders build tons of desert stuff because of that. And so I feel like those colors got to shoot up because of just that.
Right.
Yeah. Sand green, medium nougat, dark orange changed to mock building. I mean, once they got more popular.
Pink used to be a little more of an expensive color.
It's not anymore.
Because of Friends. I was going to say there's a lot more sets with pink in it. Because I remember our good friend Bricksmith when he was building the pink castle. It was a lot harder to get pink bricks. And so just because of him and all the people were buying pink bricks, the price shot up. And now it's like you can buy any friend sets and get like 100 pink and purple bricks. Like,
yeah, no, it's insane. It's insane. Yeah. But anyways, moving on to something a little more less intensive. What do we got up next, guys?
I thought you were going to tell us.
No, you who?
I have a guess.
Ethan, you should have a guess.
You should
Ethan.
have a guess, Ethan.
Okay, so I mean, with all these parts, you're gonna see some amazing mocks. Yeah, you know what I mean.
See, I tried segueing into it like half an hour ago, but then we got off track again, so it's fine.
Okay. Okay, so this Maki time is going to be a little bit different. We're kind of going to highlight one particular builder, but a particular part that is used within multiple mocks, and that is
You can't build yourself up again. Okay, I'm
the
sorry.
Duplo grass piece. This piece is legendary. I mean, the
Really?
Duplo grass. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool piece. It's Duplo grass. But there's this challenge called Iron Builders that a lot of builders do. And, you know, they have these little challenges of how many mocks in like a 1 week period can you use with this. I believe you have like a 1 week span. And this is all by Jonas Cram. And see how they made this little house right here using, where is the Duplo grass? This is the
There's two.
There's two. It's on the roof. 2, my
That's
lord. Number 2, my lord.
But this is Jonas Cram, probably my #1 favorite mock builder because he's awesome. But yeah,
Tell you
look how
some people grass in his profile picture too.
yeah, you'll see that mock. But look at green flex tubing. Just these in this challenge, you see some of the best builds. Like look at best legendary.
Legendary.
But yeah,
Legend, wait for it, dairy.
yeah.
Gary. Legendary.
And then of course, here's his profile picture. The little monster. It's used for the top of the mouth. It's used for the bottom of the mouth.
4.
And even
I see 4.
it's-
4. 4, my lord. 4.
Oh, he's using some magenta as well. That's cool.
Ooh,
Magenta. It's a cool.
Wow.
It's a cool
And those
color. But look.
Tiles you can get off the pickerback wall. Those are great pieces.
Mm-hmm. But look. I mean, just look how creative he uses these parts. And look at that little tongue. It's like I don't know.
I got a
Next.
question
Oh.
about this. I got a question about that. The eyes, the big yellow things. What are those? What are those?
What are those?
Are what are they called, Ethan? The sphere caps with they're
Are they like dish looking?
they're dishes.
Oh,
They're
they're the dishes. The
I'm pretty
4x4 dishes. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It's
That's
4x4 dishes with 2x2 round plates on it.
It looks like a flattened form of the dish. I don't know what the exact part name is for it,
throwing
but
me off a little bit there.
there's one stud in the middle and there's a big circle around it. I don't know what it came with. Probably like Friends or something.
But the next one is, of course, Aladdin.
Ooh.
See, where's the piece?
What is
Where-
that pillow?
There's 2 of them.
That has to be. I don't know.
Belleville.
That's what I was thinking. But-
Jeez.
Part usage
Jeez.
with these.
By the way,
And
Ethan,
then-
I spot 2 of them. Possibly more in the background.
Two.
Those green hills are. But
Dose.
as of in focus,
Dose.
there's dosed, my lord.
Mhm.
The reason we're
But look how
shouting out the
curvy.
Lego color, how many of the parts there are, is because Ethan sometimes asks us how many
Mhm.
colors there are. So we're already on top.
Yeah,
of
how
it.
many colors are in this mock?
A lot.
A lot. Let's hope I don't ask how many colors in a mock. That
Oh,
would be
God.
horrible.
Is that medium
next-
nougat there for a shirt? Is that medium nougat or dark nougat or is that burnt orange?
I think that's medium nougat with the little eyes.
Yeah.
You are correct, Zane.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Next is a Game Boy Advanced.
I
Or-
love this.
Where's the piece? This one's pretty clever.
It's the
What?
cartridge. It's
Mhm.
backwards.
Yeah, this thing. I mean,
What do you mean?
I
the
want one
cartridge
of these.
backwards?
So where the
Oh, the
game
cartridge
would
holder. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
it's the little. It's cool. I mean, who had one of these? I had one, and I played it.
I had the
everywhere.
original Game Boy. It was gray and had pink buttons.
Oh,
I had
man.
this was my first game like system console,
Mhm,
not
this was-
console, but
The Game Boy
Handheld.
Advance was mine.
yep, blue.
Mine was silver.
Game Boy Advance SP blue. Played Super Mario Brothers 3.
I played Paper Mario. I think it was Paper Mario.
My parents wouldn't allow me to get one of these.
No,
Oh.
it's so sad, Brad. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm the youngest of 6, so any gaming system besides a computer was not allowed.
Yeah, I did a lot of Reader Rabbit as a kid. I will say, if you know what that is, bless your soul.
I mean, I played Half-Life as a kid, so I can't complain.
But look at the little like the games and look at the screen. I mean, this is good. This is real. This is real good.
Real good.
Real
Dun,
nice.
dun, dun.
They even printed their own stickers. It looks like
Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun,
did
dun.
That's
on
cool.
the cartridges.
That's cool. That's really cool. No, that's brick, but no. It looks like- Next, we have a hamburger. I also love the rubber bands that they use. That's just awesome for to represent
So,
the onions.
I want to pull this up because someone did the research for us. The Duplo grass costs $250. Wait, is that
I think it's meant
$250?
$250.
or- Yeah,
$2.50. $2.50 on
Bricklink,
Bricklink.
that's not too much money, but buying 5 of them is already $12.50, so it's not that cheap.
Man. I love
Thank
that
you
you
for
did that. That's awesome.
Thank you. That's awesome.
It's a hamburger.
I also-
Hamburger.
I love the way they did the cutting board in and of itself.
Mm-hmm. And that's so with the backdrop, you can't. It's hard. It's not the main centerpiece. I
Right.
love how you have to look deeply into that.
The
I'm
ketchup
looking
dripping
into
out of the burger. Well done.
That is. I like how he did the little patty. How circular it looks. And then of course the lettuce, the lettuce.
The lettuce. The lettuce for the hamburger. Oh, it's American.
Oh my
My
god.
arteries are clogging as I look at this picture. Oh, so nice.
Hey Zane, find the medium nougat parts. How many are there?
3.
Ding ding.
I love you guys.
Next. Oh,
2, 4.
Nope.
4.
4. I saw
Three.
3. Oh,
Three.
4.
Four.
There's 4.
Chair.
Yeah,
No,
the
5.
chair, Ethan.
5.
How do you? What do you mean 5? Is
In the-
what?
Oh, I
Chair.
see that.
Oh,
That's
dang it.
awesome. I didn't
On
even see
top
that.
of the curtain and 2 on the chair.
That is awesome. I love that picture.
Is good
That's
as the question.
How many parts?
Look at the
1,
little
2,
rocking
3.
chair. Oh, look at the alligator tails. That's awesome.
I
What?
love. Oh, the plants.
I also love the glow piece that came in that one. Pirates
of the Caribbean.
that.
Yeah.
I'm so sad that that's like the only time that piece ever came in.
I have 2 of them in the ship in the bottle.
Oh, it came with that as well.
I'm upset that there's-
How come Lego is promoting bad stuff? Because we all know the Earth is flat, so why are you promoting lies that the Earth is
Oh, Matt, Brad.
$200 globe or however
I
much.
still have to build that.
Well, if you saw in one of our last episodes, Elvin Ranger made like a little square globe, and that was cool. I think I showed that.
Whoa.
I might have not shown that.
I don't think you have.
Oh.
Oh.
But next up,
Oh my
look at this.
gosh.
It's
That's not scary. That's not the thing
Uh-uh.
of nightmares.
we got this little is it like a witch? Look at that, look at that little twig, or the broom. Is it a broomstick? And look at that little cloth, little bat wings.
Is that a
And
tire
of course-
for the hat?
Oh,
It's the inside out tire.
It is. It's like the exact one that I use for my robot legs and my
That's Ethan
grenade.
to the team. Is
I
that Kermit
like
with a
this
black hat?
Yeah, I like this one.
That's awesome.
And then
That
next
was Jack Skywalker.
is that Kermit with. Yeah,
Oh.
it is.
Kermit becomes evil.
And then we got a
What? Is
little
this a
candle burning. This
Oh, it's
is
a candle. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah.
it's a candle. I
That's
see it now.
melting, which is really cool. You can see it's at the bottom. That's a little drip. And this, just to let you guys know, this is all the same builder. I think building in a week's span.
I think this was the last one. Like him thinking, I just need to go and make another one.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
a candle.
but wait. There's actual another one.
He gave up.
It's a vomit emoji. I like that. I like that. At first, you feel like the pieces are just sitting there, but then you realize there's actually clips that are holding the eyebrows on, and you're like, oh, okay. No, it's legit. It's a legit thing.
But I mean, these mocks are just
Very creative.
very creative. Yeah, and I really want to try doing. I remember with Rebel Lug, they this was years ago. They did like a little challenge, like a 2-hour challenge.
Did he win?
And I came in third in one of them. And they had these little challenges where you did a little piece and you had 2 hours to build it. And man, that was I learned a lot of stuff from doing that.
Ethan, I once joined a Lego challenge on Instagram, and they showed everyone's mock except mine.
Oh.
I actually put a lot of time. It was like one of my favorite mocks I'd ever done. Put a ton of time into it, and then like, oh yeah, we're not gonna actually show this. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Okay,
That's sad. I'm sorry.
that is
That's like the dream crushing.
no. It should motivate you to next time.
Yeah, no,
get
it's gonna
into
show
that.
me that I'm gonna have a mock contest, and if they enter, I'm gonna be like, no.
Okay, then we got one more mock. This is a quick one.
Uh-oh.
Real quick.
How many
Oh.
Lego colors?
He did it. He really did it.
I did it. I actually did it.
All right, let's see this.
Oh.
Let's see this.
Okay.
1, 2.
I can't count.
I want to say 8.
I think there's more than that.
No, no.
13.
That's closer. Okay, I think that's what I counted. So on the hat, we got regular blue. Then we got light gray. We got tan. We got that lighter blue that we were talking about earlier
Light aqua.
with investments. We got the medium azure. We got light blue. We got brown. Oh, technically reddish brown.
No
Next,
sand red.
no sand red. Then we got moving to the floor. We got light gray.
Gray. Whoa.
We got.
I think you already
dark-
said. Did you already say gray?
Oh, I already said light gray for the head. Okay. Then we got dark brown.
Oh.
We got dark orange. We got green. We got that
Yeah, another
lighter
green.
green.
I need toes.
Then red.
12.
12. Okay, Matt gets it. I mean, it was one off.
Zane didn't even guess.
Dude, there's too many for me to guess. I didn't even want to guess.
Blue, yellow, orange.
I was like, I'm good at like finding the piece. I'm not gonna count the pieces. I'll let this go.
I'm sure you can even get more advanced with the printing that's inside of that book. I'm sure there's some, but I'm not gonna go that advanced.
Yeah.
Zipping
but-
brush.
This mock was by one we've had before, Marcus Relabreeder, with Brickscalper 2021 trophy, The Architect.
Very
It
cool.
gives me very Harry Potter vibes, which is really cool. But yeah, that was mocky time.
All right, before we quickly move on, we did have a question in the comment.
Great.
One quick thing. How do I donate? Sadly, we don't have it set up with YouTube right now that you can donate, but if you want to donate, you can go to our merch store, link in bio, which I did just fix the link. And if the link's not working, go to our beacons. I don't know why.
Donate.
Yeah, but go down to our beacons, and there's the link for it too. If you want to support the show, you can go there. We got hats, we got mugs, as you can see right behind me. We got hoodies, we got shirts, guys. We prefer having this so that when you do donate or support us, you get something out of it. And honestly, we really love wearing this stuff. I wear this hat and my shirt, which is actually underneath this hoodie, all the time. Love my merch actually from the store. I drink out of my mug all the time. So we aren't selling crappy stuff. Like we actually like the stuff that we sell. But we got that question, and then someone said the store link isn't working. So I did go down there and I did put down the link. And I said, if it's not working, go to our beacons. I just wanted to make sure people kind of knew about that. So.
And thank you for wanting to support the show, guys. Like literally, it means the world that you come here and watch this and genuinely enjoy it and get a kick out of it as much as we enjoy doing it. together with the four of us. So like it means the world, and hopefully in the future we'll be able to, have donations through the stream when we get to that point with YouTube, but we're just not there yet.
And honestly, we got tons of stuff on there. Like if you want to buy a $2 sticker to,
Yeah.
a mask to a hat, we got everything, tons of different colors. And I think what we are going to try to do here soon is do some special merch stuff that we'll be making here very soon. I know, like, we want to do stuff for individual birthdays for the group, so we might be doing that here soon. So we'll see what happens.
But your support is enough. That's only if you feel needed to do that.
Like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
Join the Discord server.
Tell the people.
Follow the Instagram, etc., etc.
Everything in the bio.
Speaking of the Discord and Instagram, I mean, I think we got some questions from there, and I've also
We got question.
There are questions.
Question.
There has been more today.
Oh, there
has been. Okay, that's good.
There has been additions to the
Additions.
question.
Well, that's good. Well, I only have one.
It's
This
glitching.
one's a little tricky. If you could make one Star Wars character into a minifigure from canon or Legends, who would it be? And this is from Star Wars Dude 05, sent yesterday at 8:03 p.m.
I think I know mine.
I know mine.
I don't know mine. What?
all right,
Y'all
Matt,
go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give the basic one. I'm gonna make the plea for all Lego Star Wars fans out there. Phase 2 Commander Cody.
No. All right, moving on.
Ethan, what did you think? You had an idea.
I mean, for a Camino mock, you want a Caminoan. Caminoan, yes. That's like
That'd be great.
the make, because you haven't really seen many Camino mocks. I mean, you have seen one by Forever Lego Studios, which was super cool. But other than that,
Speaking for myself, not on behalf of the Lego Star Wars community, Boss Nass from episode 1, the guy that goes. Blah, 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 blah.
okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Brad, did you have one?
I would love to get. I would. So mine is really just I want more Mandalorians and different stuff, but I'd really like the original owner of the Darksaber. What's his name?
Tal Vizsla?
If we ever get a good look at him, like I just think that'd be a really cool minifigure. And then the other two is from the Mandalorian Siege Arch episode when they're attacking Mandalore, and that guy has like the really nice looking, the Emperor of Mandalore, basically the leader of Mandalore has that. Really
Almec?
nice, Almec, like his armor, that'd be super cool. And then the third one is from Rebels, the pilot. I can't remember his name, but he's basically
Color. Give me a color. Give me something, Brad.
white.
Everyone in the comments, what would you want? That's
Yeah.
a good thing.
I'm trying to remember. It's there, either Gar Saxon from Rebels, or there's the guy who kind of opposes him in one of the arcs.
Oh, Mandalorian. You're talking.
Yeah.
So,
He's got the hoses and stuff. I just
what
think
about Darth Bane or Darth? They've made Darth Revan, haven't they? Revan.
Yes.
They made Revan
yes.
once, right? But not Bane, not Darth Bane.
No. That'd be
What
really
about it?
cool.
I'd
Yeah.
like a Darth Bane.
Take an
Young
Old
Yoda.
Would he be the exact same as old Yoda?
Neon Numb was made a couple years ago. I think he might have been in a Force Awakens set, but I know he was also in the B Wing originally, I think.
That was Admiral.
Or no,
Rex.
that was 10 Numb. No, that was 10 Numb, not Neon Numb.
Yeah,
I mean 9 Num, not 10 Num.
All right. You want to read the other questions just straight out of the Discord? We also got some in chat here too, if you want to look at.
So there's a couple other ones that were in Discord that I put a comment in there today, telling people to make sure they get it in. Someone asked, how big is everybody's backlog of sets? That's asked by I don't want to touch. Actually,
Go check out my TikTok video that I posted the other day, and you'll see mine. It's literally like a mountain over here. Like, oh, and those are also Bionicle in my refrigerator. Yes.
Oh, ooh, refrigerator.
Bags and probably like I don't know, 15 smaller sets that I just haven't
15
built yet. Like some of them are like just train track parts. And then
Only
I still
15
have
smaller sets.
one of the buildings that I have to do for the bookshop.
Ethan.
Not much. I have a Rogue One Y-Wing, which that's probably my rarest thing that I have. I have the Friends set, but that's still
I
available.
do those at one point.
But are you gonna build that or are you gonna sell it?
I don't know. I just haven't built it. I got it. I might build it. I don't know. It depends. I don't know. I'm just keeping it.
For a rainy day.
Yeah.
Do you have any backlog?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got like 6 or 7 sets. I've got like the Globe, the Marauder, the Taxi, the Jeep, the Guardians of the Galaxy ship, a couple Snow Trooper battle packs, all kinds of stuff.
I wouldn't
And
call
I have
mine
nice AT.
investment sets. I would just call mine sets. My sets I haven't built.
I never realized that like someday I would get to the point where I have more Lego than I can like display and store in my space. So that's why I have such a big
Yeah.
backlog.
I do have another question.
I was gonna quickly pull one from the
ahead.
comments here that we got.
Yeah.
If Lego could release any set, what would it be?
Re-released.
Oh.
For me, it'd be either one: the Medieval Marketplace from Castle 2007, or from Kingdom, the farm with the goats in it.
Oh.
For me, it's dropship and ATOT.
I was about to say that.
I was gonna say the same thing. I like the drop ship.
Or the Venator, because I would love to get a new one, even though
I
I
would
got
like
one.
them to remake a UCS Imperial Star Destroyer. A Super Star Destroyer.
Super Star Destroyer?
Super Star Destroyer.
So
wouldn't
re-release
mind.
that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or UCS Slave 1. That's like one of my sets.
Oh, that's
that I
another
wanna
one
get
too.
that.
Yeah. I wish I could go back to that. Yep.
Do you
I
have
like
that one?
the UCS Sandcrawler. Does anyone else like the Sandcrawler, or is it just me?
Opie really
I-
likes this thing.
I like
I
the
love
Sandcrawler.
it.
The last one they made wasn't my favorite.
Zane, what
Oh.
UCS sets are you like really mad about them not? Like you can't get because they're too
The Super Star
expensive.
Destroyer, the Sandcrawler, the Imperial Shuttle.
That was what I was thinking too.
I mean, the Imperial Shuttle is not the most exciting of ships, but the sheer size of the UCS one makes it a good UCS set. I mean, price with the size, with everything, I genuinely love it. Honestly, I want them to make a UCS Sith Infiltrator. I feel like a UCS style ship for like the UCS size for a mall ship would be
Yeah.
amazing. Like they could even make it play scale, it's like figure size, and it would still be huge. The interior, the cargo bay where he hides his little speeder bike,
Yeah,
all kinds of stuff.
that'd be really cool. I dig that.
Yeah. Also,
So-
Brick Vault has don't they have like a website like with like a ton of Star Wars ships, like
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
you can buy instructions?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like they have the U-wing, which I almost did actually at one point, which I was gonna do the UCS U-wing off there because I really want them to do a UCS U-wing.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
So we got some other questions here. If this is from Raul, if you could bring back a theme, what theme would it be?
I'm stuck.
I know what
between
Brad's
two.
gonna say.
I'm stuck in between two. Probably Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
I know what I'm gonna say.
what are you gonna say?
Star Wars.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's
Oh,
what I
that's
was.
Mhm.
Either that or Indiana Jones,
I was about to say Indiana Jones.
which maybe they
Viking.
will for the new one coming out.
Don't get too hyped.
Castle 2007, just going on orcs and dwarves and stuff like that.
Is that the one that we looked at? The one with all the clues?
Yeah,
Yeah. I couldn't remember what that one was called.
That
it's not a bad one. I knew you were gonna say it, but it's not a bad one at all.
some castle theme, but out of all of them, probably that one, just because it was kind of my favorite and
Yeah.
had the more unique art. Honestly, that or Vikings.
Prince of
Yeah.
Vikings.
All right, and then what is your favorite Lego set from the Marvel theme, not including the Daily Bugle? This is gonna be our last question.
Oh,
That's easy.
That's easy for me.
Is it?
Yeah. You haven't built
Let's
it
say
yet,
it
Zane.
together, Ethan. Let's say it
Okay.
together. 3. What? Let's call it what it's actually called.
Yeah.
The name of the ship.
3, 2, 1. The Benatar.
Benatar.
The Benatar. Ah, I,
I was
hadn't
about to
built
say
mine
goat
yet.
ship.
Brad, what's yours?
Probably the Benatar, but I don't own it, so I
Yeah.
can't. I
Benatar is a solid ship.
all my Marvel sets I either traded off or just have in a bucket. Like, 'cause I only have like 2 of them. I really don't have any favorite Marvel sets, but probably the Benatar. Just the cool. Like, if I had to get one, it's just the coolest ship. Like, it's a great display piece, and on top of it, just a really sick ship.
With Marvel, usually it becomes more about the figures than the sets.
Yeah. The UCS Helicarrier was a really good one too.
That was had a little hand
that one was
crank.
cool.
You could attach them out, man.
Zane, would it be the Benatar for you, or I knew you
I
haven't
have
built
not
it yet.
built it yet, but it is one of the ships that have excited me about the entire movie franchise. I mean, I love Iron Man's suit, but there's not very many space ships. But the ones you see, the Benatar is cool. The way the wings move and stuff as it's flying around, taking like it's as a ship in a whole is amazing. I think they really captured that in Lego. I think they did a good job from what I've seen. I haven't built it yet, but from what I've seen.
The reason I love it so much is it's just a beautiful display piece that really stands out in the room. Like the bright orange, it's just it's great. It's great.
It's gorgeous.
Also,
Zane, did you? Or go ahead, Ethan.
Also, that UCS Hulkbuster that was like $100.
Oh yeah,
that was pretty cool.
It's cool, but it's another mech.
Yeah, I saw it at Bricks and Minifigs. It was like 125.
I want a bigger UCS one, like a true UCS.
That one was like that tall.
Was it really? I thought it was smaller than that.
This was the big.
It looked big. It looked big.
Kind of like the Tumbler. Like I want a big Iron Man, Hulkbuster.
Then
but what?
Did you have another question?
I'm all good.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
It brings up another point of where I wait. What, Brad?
I was gonna say, did we get any from the Instagram?
No, not from the Instagram.
Okay.
Guys, follow us on Instagram. We ask things on there. You guys can ask questions on Instagram as well as Discord. We do polls. Join the Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Link in the bio in the beacon.
Our stories.
Interact with stories. Gosh dang it, people! I put them up there and nobody responds. Hundreds of people look at them, but nobody responds.
He's calling you out. He's calling you out. You
on the other side of that screen. We're talking
inside of your phone.
Making the fourth wall here. Okay, so but with all these questions, I get curious with you guys. What about you guys? Do you guys get curious and want to ask more questions? Maybe have answers for the questions? Yeah. Because I do. I like it.
I
don't
like the other
it.
one.
I like the other one.
The other one. All right, just for Ethan, just for everyone. Totally wasting time here.
Trivia time.
Which one do you prefer?
We're throwing a poll in the YouTube right now. Just give me a second.
New or the old? We need to know.
The other one, we see the faces, we see the wheel. It's trivia time.
It's trivia time.
Okay, and just so everybody who is in the chat, everyone who's here, we are going to be doing trivia time a little bit different than we ever have before in the past. So all the fellow StudBud members here are going to grab their phones and make sure that they are all ready to go with their things for their buzzers. I'm going to share the screen here and allow everybody to see what we're doing. Okay, as soon as...
Make sure you get rid of the code first.
I know, I am.
Sorry.
I will. I just making sure that you guys... You two are ready.
Blow our cover.
Don't blow the cover. Are you ready, guys?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Does that mean I'm in?
Yes.
Except for it's not.
Ethan, it's working. It's working.
It's working. It's working. Okay, we're gonna start the thing here.
Oh.
Okay. Let me add it to the screen. Add it to the stream here so everybody can see what we are doing. Okay, guys, this is how the first question is going to be. This is what you see. This is what we all see. And we all going to answer this as a community. Okay, so I'm going to, change it to the next part. And I'm going to let everybody see that that's the correct answer for a trial run here. So this is how it'll work.
That was not a question.
Well, it's not part of the game, but it's a question.
Okay, got it.
In the
that's
1980s,
good, because I wouldn't have guessed that.
You ask the question, and then someone will hit the buzzer. I will select the person who hit the buzzer first, and they'll guess the answer out loud for everybody. So here we go for a real question. How much money does the 2022 Majestic Tiger cost in the U.S.? So I am going to activate buzzers. So whoever hits the buzzer first gets to answer the question. Let's see what happens. See where it goes. He's hitting the button. He's hitting the button. Matt Mellish did it before Ethan second.
We got first.
What's your guess, Matt Mellish?
I don't know how I got the buzzer.
You have to guess.
Hey, $39.99.
Hey, $39.99 is incorrect. Ethan, what is your guess?
B.
B is correct.
Yes!
55 points is awarded to Ethan the Artisan. We're gonna give him a little round of applause, everybody. So, thank you, Ethan. Thank you, Ethan, for getting it. All right, there you go.
Next,
Okay.
I didn't have a hat.
Oh, that was it. I didn't have a hat.
Also,
All right, guys.
got it right in the comments.
We're gonna give everybody a little bit of heart for that because the heart is broken for Matt not being ready. So next up on the questionnaire, okay, the Boeing 787 Dreamliner came with how many minifigures?
What is that?
0 or 2? And we're activating buzzers. As soon as someone gets the buzzer as fast as possible. Oh, Ethan the Artisan got it.
I have no clue, but why would 0 be there? I'm going with 0.
Wait, your answer is 0?
I don't know what that set is. What is it? 0?
I didn't get it correct with 100 points. Applause for Ethan. Applause for Ethan, everybody. Applause for Ethan. We give him the award points.
So these points aren't created equally? That's what I'm...
Because you got it wrong, you lost 15 points. If you get an answer incorrect, it takes away 15 points. So the next person who gets it correct doesn't get the full amount. So say 2 of you guess incorrectly and the third person got it.
Gosh.
You'll walk away with 50 points instead of 100 points. What?
I said I like this.
It makes it a little bit more intense. Right? All right, we're going to see where this goes.
Has our chat been getting any of these?
I have no idea. I've got 3 screens going at the same time.
Well, we can't look at the chat because we're not allowed. That's why I asked.
I'm looking at the chat right now. Has anybody got any? And I don't know how to give the chat points in this game yet. So people are guessing A's, B's. Cool Guy Dom did get the price for the Butthole Tiger correct. I mean the Dreamline Tire correct.
that just shows if Zane accidentally shows the screen, y'all can try to join and try to mess everything up.
That is true. Maybe down the line, because it is an online code, everyone uses their phone. Maybe down the road, we'll allow the chat to join in the game with us. See if you guys can get it before the stud buzz. Okay.
About is what names people will put in.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's what worries me too.
We can't moderate it. That's the whole problem.
I can.
You
kick
can?
it. Yep, I can.
Oh.
So if someone's inappropriate, they get booted. Okay, so next up for the trivia time. What was the original retail price for the 2013 ATTE? We're gonna switch on to the next one. We've got our prices: 200, 89, 160, or 99. Activate the buzzers. We gotta count down who's gonna get it first. Who is it? Is it gonna be Matt? Is it gonna be Ethan? Is it gonna be Brad? Who's gonna get it? We don't know. And it's Ethan the Artisan.
Oh my gosh. You can't tap it beforehand either.
You can't. It has to be there. It has to be. It has a little 3-second countdown.
What the heck? This is not okay. All I want to say is I feel like this is not fair because if you don't have a chance to be able to answer, you cannot get any points.
Sure.
Well, then just get better at clicking the red button.
Better at clicking.
It is
better at
B.
clicking.
But the skill only comes down to the red button. It doesn't come down to your knowledge. That's all.
And that's
saying.
why I like
Well,
it.
if you get it incorrectly on your guess, it goes to the next person who hit the buzzer.
I could get it wrong. I got this for Christmas.
Everybody still has a chance to guess.
I'm going with B.
Like we normally do. We normally ask if you get it wrong, it goes to the next, and we ask.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Oh, I know. But
Don't
there is a
shoot
way.
me.
There's a way. What was your guess?
B. 89.99.
That is correct.
Oh, come on.
I've been awarded to Ethan the Artisan yet again. Ethan is just smoking everybody. Let's give him the applause that he deserves.
It's like, man, we got. I could just leave and call it.
And the buzzer is fair because we've tested this game out like 3 times, and Ethan lost every button push every time until now.
But
Oh, true, Matt. Well, Brad was on the computer, I guess. Yeah. Next up, how many Lego stores are there in the UK?
That's
This is going to be a
Intense.
tough one.
On
And I'm
numbers
activating
question.
buzzers. There is 18, 35, 22, or 9. What's it going to be? Hit the buzzer.
I'm not hitting the button.
Why are you not hitting the buzzer?
I don't want to answer.
Oh.
Wow, someone's throwing a fit. All right, Ethan, you're up first.
Okay.
Oh, Matt's last. Matt hit the buzzer. He lied.
I'm going with I mean C maybe.
You can go C.
Oh.
Oh, Brad, you're next up, Brad.
A, 18.
A, 18. Oh, wanted to break.
Dag nabbit.
That is so angry.
That's a lot of Lego stores in the UK. That's a
I
lot.
finally started losing again.
Because
Don't hate me.
if it's
Nope.
about knowledge, I win.
Cool guy Dom. Nope, did not guess in this one. You know, it's basically 18.
Is
Nope.
Ireland part of the UK?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Well, it's
But
like
Northern
it's
Ireland
the thing,
is.
it's the thing.
Okay.
Northern Ireland, yeah.
Okay.
So next up, in 2022, we are getting the Lego Vespa. What other Lego car is from Italy? Ready?
Yep.
Okay, here it is. Let's activate the buzzers. Okay, everyone hit the buzzer so you can guess. A, Fiat, B, Ferrari, C, Lamborghini, or D, A, and B. BrickingUpBrad was first this time. Matt, you came in second before Ethan.
I don't
you're
know.
moving up the ladder.
I finally found the trick to hitting the button. I'm going to go with A, the Fiat.
A, the Fiat. Ooh.
Oh.
Incorrect. Matt, it is now your chance to steal.
The Lamborghini.
Oh.
I swear this.
It's
I
incorrect.
don't.
It's back
B.
to Ethan. D? It's back to Brad.
What?
No points are awarded for this one. We're gonna move on. It's no points are awarded.
What is
How-
A and B?
The Ferrari and the Fiat.
Oh, I see.
That was
Well,
pretty
that's
That's
terrible.
on you, Matt.
Matt, you had the chance, buddy. You went with Lamborghini. What the Ferrari is Italian and so is the Fiat. They're both Italian.
Well, you know what?
I should get like 0.5, but you know.
The reason I said Lamborghini because it sounds Italian.
I'm like a me.
Here's Ethan. Ethan won with 275 points.
And then Brad and Matt go.
We're gonna applaud everyone. Everyone applaud Ethan for winning this week's round of trivia time.
That was fun. I do gotta agree. That was fun.
Even though Matt's upset, I want to get everybody's opinion
Unfair.
of the new way of doing trivia time.
I like it. If I can figure out the button thing, yeah, then it's good.
If I don't like it, I won't be here next week. I mean, it's just
The
like
game only matters on who presses the button at what time.
It does. It goes first.
It's not about knowledge. That's why I don't like it.
No, I mean it's for future. If you guys understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Also, has our chat determined which trivia time intro they prefer?
Oh,
I
I have not looked.
All right. I'm gonna end the poll right now. We're gonna get the numbers here. Drum roll, please.
Oh,
I swear.
It's taking a second. It's taking a second to go through and do it. Old or new intro. 57% old, 42% new, with 7 votes.
Woo!
wow. You
We
guys
can
broke
switch
my
off.
heart.
It was close.
Broke my
I
heart.
It was close.
Mix the two together. So there's gotta be. A
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. It's fine.
It's fine.
I enjoyed trivia time. Those of you in the chat, let me know what you guys think of trivia time this week. Let me know if you guys enjoyed that, or if you wish we still did the spin wheel thing and we just kind of went individual basis.
I
A and B,
also
I thought
thought that too. That's
I do
why.
say I want to mix it up. I want to do some of each because
Wait,
that
you
was
thought A and B?
I thought A and B was a car, not that it was the option. I thought the exact same thing. That's why I said, "What's
I
A
can't
and
help
B?
you with that.
What the
I
heck
Oh,
is A and B?"
I'm just now getting that. Oh.
You guys didn't understand that it was both question and answer A
Oh!
and B.
No, I didn't. then what the heck is A and B?
I was like, A and B? That doesn't sound Italian.
Sounds like a gas station. Like,
I really enjoyed the A and B thing. I thought that was like unique to be able to like, hey, you get both, okay?
well, I know that now. That's gonna be.
Brad, don't start it yet. Hold on a second.
Okay.
See how it is. How do you, I'm just saying, I don't know how you guys didn't get that. But like,
I don't either. Like I'm honestly disappointed that y'all didn't realize it says A and B. Like what?
I got it. Okay, I want
It need
that.
to be both A and B.
Yeah. If you said that, I would have understood it.
It needs to be both A and B.
Both
Like it needs
A
to
and
legitimately
B.
say
We're
both.
too
Yes.
literal.
We are. We really are.
I'm trying. Hold on.
It's all good. I mean, well, while we wait for Zane, go join our Discord server if you want to get feedback about the show. Also, as we said, join the Instagram. You can send us messages, let you know what you think of the show, and answer questions. There's a lot of cool stuff there. And of course, again, merch store, link in bio. Go check it out if you want to support us. It means a lot to us.
Lisa, who asks, did no one ever have a multiple choice question in their 14 years of school? What? Lisa, they always put in those tests both A and B. Ethan is right. And Ethan
Actually,
was
you're right. I should have put both A and B. Fine.
and Ethan was homeschooled.
I mean,
It's just
I was
normal school.
and I still know that.
I literally, my curriculum was watching a school class.
What?
Oh yeah, I had a few of those too.
Oh, the virtual. Is that what you're
Mhm.
saying? On
It's
a
basically no
computer? I
different
understand.
from a Zoom meeting. But I wasn't even in there. It's
Yeah.
just the little CDs. I had these little CDs.
For gym class, didn't you like have to like go run around your house or do something like physical?
We didn't have gym class. Our was a gym class.
I played
I-
baseball.
I had a neighbor who did online school, and they said, yeah, literally for gym class, I just run around my house 5 times.
Oh, the thing about like I know we're getting way off track. It's wide range of things. You get to pick the curriculum. There's tons of curriculums. Mine was
just like there's different ways to go. Like unlike like high schools, there's so many different ways that they would actually do. So
Well, Ethan was homeschooled, so he gets a hall pass.
Well, what about you, Brad? What about your homeschooling? Were you wait? So none of you did anything physical? Like you guys didn't go outside and play basketball?
I played
Like,
baseball. I had a homeschool team.
I had siblings, so we went out and did stuff. But I also did soccer, volleyball, and basketball, and I snowboarded. So like, and that was
you
like
didn't-
really like we'd take a
Basically-
day off of school, we'd go snowboarding when it was during the winter. So
You guys are getting multiple choice questions on tests?
Yeah, it's, I
Fill in
handed
the
a
blank.
piece of paper.
college, I had multiple choice questions on certain. Yeah.
In college courses, I was allowed to use calculators. Did anyone else not get to use calculators in high school? I don't
Yeah.
understand that because
Yes.
I get to use a calculator every day of my life. I'm an
Well, once
adult,
I
I
guess
buy
went to
calculators.
algebra. I guess that's when I started.
And with my
Awesome.
college classes, they told us to use calculators.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
All right, Zane, are we still waiting
Go
on
for
that?
it. You're fine. I had one that has better, but we'll use
Okay.
this one this time.
I just want to make sure we had it. It's the bottom one, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys, coming up next, let us get ready. Let's get that friction going for a Thunderdome. Are you ready,
Thunderdome.
That was
girl?
dramatic.
I'm getting that.
Very dramatic.
Going. All right, guys. So last week we spun the wheel. We spun it multiple times. Well, actually, we only spun it once. But coming up was number 5. What TV show should get an idea set? So throughout the week, we racked our brain and we came up with ideas in our personal opinions. What TV show do we think should get like a set, something around it? What minifigures should come with that set? What the price point? How many pieces there were? I'm trying to get you guys hyped up here because I'm super hyped up to talk about this. Honestly,
Thunderdome!
Rawr.
Dane,
Yes.
does anyone have a spin wheel through 1 4 4 to see who goes first?
It's right there. Boom.
Just want to double check. we had it.
Bum.
Ba-bum.
And see who goes first. All of us picked different. We made sure that no one overlapped this time, and I think we all came up with some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, so let's get into this. Spin this.
Spin that wheel.
Oh boy, we like the wheel. We've got wheels. We've got questions.
What does
Okay,
each
ready?
number mean? Do we each pick a number?
You get to let. You are the number. Number 1, starting with Bricking Up Brad. Matt
All
Rush will be
right.
number 2. I'm number 3, and Ethan, you're number 4. You're,
All right,
you're
number
last.
4.
Let's do this, boys and girls.
Let's
All right, you
move.
ready?
Okay.
Ready? All right.
I feel like it always starts with Brad.
The first we get in it. All right, guys. So
Wait,
my
who's Isaac?
Oh.
I'm sorry. I had to. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's a good thing I used a fake last name. I was at work and I was typing that in, and I used something that I always fill out for worksheets. So,
I'm so sorry, Brad. Okay.
all right. So, guys, my idea is from the hit show Arcane that was dropped on Netflix this past year. It was a really cool set. I decided to go with something that's kind of steam. So, if you guys don't know the show, it's kind of basically kind of steampunk. It's based off the video game League of Legends. Basically, I can't even explain the plot to you guys, but basically, there's a nicer city and then there's a drabby city, and they kind of go to war in a way. But it's very steampunk. There's like magic, but also like engineering stuff. And one of the cool things that's in the show is these blimps or airships. I'm pretty sure they're called in the show.
That's cool.
And so like this is one of them at the dock here. I couldn't find great photos of them, but basically they fly over the city. This one is basically they fly into a dock and there's a big battle scene there because they're exporting illegal drug type stuff onto the upper city.
StudiOS does not support illegal activities such as drugs. alcohol
Sign to make men clute.
This is for mature show, but honestly, there's some really cool elements to it, and I think one of the big hits that I'm trying to push here is steampunk. People love steampunk.
I love steampunk.
So I thought, hey, why not? And also, there's a huge following around League of Legends, and since the show's based off that, you get a lot of those people interested too. So first off, I'm going to show the minifigures. I went with 6 minifigures, kind of the main characters you get from the show. You're going to get Jinx, who's kind of one of the main bad guys of the show. She comes with her classic long blue hair, is what I'm thinking, and of course a minigun. If they wanted a PG a bit, it would be a big stud shooter, because I just think that'd be it'd be a really cool way to see her in live as a minifigure. And I did try to find people who make custom ones, and I couldn't find it, so that's what we went with.
Look, she's right
The
here.
second one is her sister Vi, who is one of the good guys in the show. She's
Whoa.
got her classic red short hair, and then she's also got these like big brawling gloves.
2 infinity gauntlets. That's
That's
cool.
Whoa.
There's smaller gloves that we got with Chima, and I could definitely see those. You just put a little bit of work on them, printing and stuff. They could easily be. So you just
I
kind
don't
of got
think
some.
they've ever printed that part.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but it'd still be super cool.
They
Even
need to.
Stickers.
The third figure I'm thinking of is Echo. He's also one of the good guys. He'd come with his white hair, and then he'd have a hoverboard. I wanted to try to find some fun outside stuff. He has got like a hoverboard that he kind of like goes around on. And then, so one of the things that's big
There's
for
an
his
echo in
character
here.
is he's got a watch, and I was thinking it would just be like a circular stud, 1x1 stud with a printing of a watch on it, and that'd be kind of one of his accessories, and then maybe his like baton thing he flies around with.
Ooh.
And if you got any questions, just let me know. I know none of you have seen this show, so I'm trying to
No.
explain this. I can.
It looks
I highly
cool.
recommend it. It's a really cool show, honestly.
Infinity Stone.
All right, the next up is Jace. He's another one of the main characters, and that hammer he has behind him
I
is
like
kind
that
of
hammer.
like his trademark. And so I think there's like an easy way you could build like a brick built hammer that's still really cool. Also, the cool thing about the hammer is it turns into like a rifle.
Jonathan?
And then, yeah, and I would kind of have, these are the looks I'd kind of want for them too, where he's in his academy outfit here. So, and we got some different styles here too. The next one up is Caitlyn, another one of the good guys. Have some sort of rifle. I don't know what it would be. Again, I was thinking, yeah, Lego doesn't like to make guns. There's probably something like a stud shooter that they could use that would be fine. There wasn't much I could think of for her. And then last off is the main bad guy, the Shield Silicone. Come with a little purple vial, which would be like a cylinder. It's kind of the drug that's in the show that makes you like super strong and beefy. It'd just be like a purple cylinder, I was thinking. And that's kind of what I was thinking for the minifigures. There'd be 6 of them. I thought we get 2 bad guys for good guys. You get the main characters from the show. And so this is what I was thinking. It would be called our Arcane Airship. 6 figures go for about $150. About 2,000 pieces. I don't have an exact number, but I was looking at how much 100 like the blacksmith goes about over 2,000 pieces. Figured $150 for 2,000 pieces would be pretty good. My description: the set depicts one of the blimps that is seen in the show Arcane. The set will pull interest because of the steampunk aspects that appears in the figs and in the airship. The balloon will have it'll be a balloon with a platform underneath it that has some cargo on it. It'll look basically like with a boat with a giant balloon attached to it. So it's not just like a blimp where you're inside it, but it's going to be like as I showed in the photos here. It's kind of big balloon thing on top, and then it's got like a cargo boat area, which would be it'd just be cool to display. There'll be room on the boat for put ships, and then the balloon will be able to detach to have easy access to the ship itself. In the show, the ship is 2-layered. I'd probably just have a layer on top, like not have a cargo hold. Maybe like a small like thing you could flip up to have a cargo hold, but not nothing too crazy. And yeah, that's kind of all I was really thinking for
That is cool.
my ship. Any
I
questions?
would like a ship like that. I would get that.
I
Well,
think
Pin.
the thing about this is that it's not just like people fans of the show will be like, oh yeah, we love this. People who are fans of League of Legends would love this, and then also people who just like, oh, I really like steampunk, and I really want just like a giant, who love ships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Mortal Engines? That's another steampunk. It's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
I have. It was okay.
It was okay, but the whole idea, the atmosphere,
the
was
look.
really cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. No, I agree, Brad. I think that's a good idea to have something that like genuinely would be a fun
Especially
build.
Tyler.
Would genuinely be like a fun build, and also like something that you don't necessarily have to get from what the show is in order to appreciate it.
And I couldn't think of too many like big. There's a lot of cool stuff that happened in the show, but I couldn't think of too many things that would be great as sets. But I was like, oh, again, as you said, a lot of people appreciate it. So I was thinking,
And steampunk is something that Lego has never really tackled as an official set. So
Yeah.
I think that would be really nice to actually have like something to at least model after or to mock up from.
exactly.
Cool. Cool.
And maybe they could make the return of the big blimp pieces too. So
Big blimp. Blimp.
Blimp.
in that case, it would be a lot less. It'd be like 1,500 just so they can make a big blimp.
Right.
Um,
Well, if you think Brad should win, don't forget, go to the Discord and you can vote for him or any of us as we are pitching our ideas.
Yeah, I would vote for Brad. That's a
That
good
was
idea.
intense. That was a good job.
Well done. Well done.
Okay, let's see who's next. We're gonna spin 1, 2, 2, 3, or 4. It's gonna be me, Matt, or Ethan.
Hey.
I'm guessing it's gonna be Ethan.
Uh-oh.
I'm
What is
guessing
it?
it's going to be me.
Oh, it's gonna be Ethan.
Oh, it's Matt.
Oh no. Okay, Ethan. Let's see what you got, buddy.
Okay. I
Uh-oh.
didn't spend a lot of time with this because I
Oh, no.
but I'm gonna talk about my idea. My idea. So
Your
if you guys
singular
seen
idea.
my singular idea, I only did one idea this time. I thought about having a backup.
made that a rule.
Yeah, I mean,
No backups.
I like having backups. Okay, so if you guys have seen the show called How I Met Your Mother, this is it's a good show.
It's just finished bench watching that.
It's
So.
probably one of my first sitcoms that I've watched. I haven't seen every episode, so I don't know. It's been a couple of years, but I thought about the main apartment. Look at that. Basically,
Yeah, buddy.
think of the Friends set, but just put How I Met Your Mother in it.
Whoa.
Better. Even better.
Yeah. Look, we got the characters sitting on that red couch.
Oh, we got Lily, Robin, Marshall, Ted.
Mhm, yeah.
Where's Barney? The
Where's
best-
Barney? Yeah, he's my
Where's
favorite.
Barney?
But
Where's
I-
Hey, Matt, have you seen this show?
No, I've never seen it.
Are you
Oh.
serious?
it's
Good.
legendary.
Don't spoil it. Maybe I'll watch it someday.
It's on Hulu. I highly recommend
Yep.
checking it.
Legend.
But of
Wait
course,
for it.
I did the thing.
Dairy.
Legend. But of course, I did the thing that y'all probably aren't a fan of. But there's an actual set that we got the characters and all that. I mean, basically exactly like that with the kitchen. We got the rug. I like the rug. I got the little, and of course all the little Easter eggs from the show. I also really
The
like the camera.
intervention.
Mm-hmm.
They have interventions all the time for magic, for tanning. Like it's hilarious.
I do have to say, I want those minifigures. Oh wait, does he have the red cowboy boots?
Oh, please tell me he's got the red cowboy boots.
I would say some of the figures I'd want very differently. Barney.
Can we
was-
vote
yeah.
for other team members' ideas instead of our own?
Yeah.
'Cause
that's what I'm fine with that. Like I would get this one.
Remember, you're voting not only on the set but also presentation. I feel like.
Not if it's a set you want. What if you did like what's a bad show? I don't even know what a bad show.
What
but
set
really-
sells you?
Yeah. But of course, there's a fan of every show. There's probably not the biggest fan base with this show, but the fans are big fans of the show.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like Seinfeld and Friends as well.
yeah.
That was so stupid.
I love it. I love it.
But yeah, that was my idea.
Prices, no other idea.
Prices, piece
probably-
count.
What does the Friends set have? It'd probably be like 650 parts. Be probably $60.
I love you, Ethan.
I'll be better later.
Ethan loves the number 6, so everything will be 6. 6 figures, 600 pieces,
Oh, I-
$60.
666.
Oh no.
Oh.
But yeah, mic drop.
There it is.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
All right, between me and Matt,
All
let's see what happens. Matt's presentation is also going to be one of the top tier. Ethan, Matt and Brad are going to have the best presentations here.
Well,
I didn't have to do tier list.
Speaking of good presentations,
yeah,
It's true.
the amount of time this week took for me was a little absurd. But I guess I'm up, so here we go.
You got.
Oh, here we. Is this? Yes.
Oh, man,
All
you're
right.
already failing, Matt.
So I got my
Oh.
PowerPoint ready. I just want to make sure it was the right one that I was selecting. Okay. So Stud Bud's Thunderdome.
Oh,
What
we
Lego
already-
set based on a TV series will I pick? So think back to a simpler time, everyone. Back to
Uh-huh.
when you were a kid, or maybe, even as an adult. a
Me and Brad
teenager.
didn't have cable.
Zane, everybody listening.
I got you. Don't
Think
worry.
back to when you were a kid. A simpler time. When the Nick at Night logo came on after SpongeBob or one of those other cartoons, and you decided you were going to take a risk. You're going to see what was going to come up next on Nick at Night. Maybe, it would be a family-friendly show, or it would be George Lopez. That is not the show that I'm picking, but George Lopez did teach me a lot about life. I don't recommend watching it as a child. But Full House is my pick for this week's Thunderdome. So it would be the actual Full House. So the outside
Full
would
house.
look just like this, basically, with the steps leading up to the big red door and this beautiful Victorian style house based off of the real one, which is depicted here, from California. So here's a look at the interior of the space. If you haven't seen the show, so you got your typical living room with the stairs leading up to the second floor with the couch in the middle, the TV. You got, your dining room, nice family table with staircase leading down to the basement, the back door, kind of this center counter area with the sink and a fridge from the back. And then so I chose these two pictures because these are the exact same bedroom, to bring up a point. So the thing about TV shows that is hard, especially like sitcom type style shows with multiple running seasons, is that the show changes over the time, as do the characters. They change their looks. The house might change. These are the exact same bedroom. The one on the left is from a later season of Full House, and the one on the right is from, I think maybe probably between seasons 1 through 4, which is the style that I'm going for with this idea. The earlier version of Full House, maybe honestly season 4 exactly is what I was thinking for this, because Michelle has just grown up enough to be able to kind of not be just a baby and be an actual character from the show. So we got the first floor plan. We got the living room, front door, TV, couch, staircase, the kitchen on the right, like
Matt,
I said, leading out.
Quick question: Did you draw all this
No.
up?
I did not make that.
Okay, I was like, did you do that?
I did not make that. No.
Holy cow.
I wish I had the time to do that. No. But okay, in the back there's like this revolving door area that will allow you to go from the kitchen to the living room. I wouldn't put that in. Like there are rooms in here that or like closets, different bathrooms that I wouldn't necessarily include in the actual build to give more space for you to actually be able to put your hand in there and move some characters around as well.
But there's nothing behind it, I'm guessing.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That makes sense.
So the look of the room would stay the same, but you would have more space in other areas, or it would be empty, just to give the angle. So then you have the second floor. This is particular from seasons 1 through 4 because the bedrooms do change. So you have the middle hallway, which is number 3. I did number them. That I did add that because they weren't already numbered, just to give an idea of what everything actually is. The bathroom, you have DJ and Stephanie's bedroom that they share together. You have Michelle's bedroom of her own. You have Jesse's bedroom, which eventually becomes Joey's, but we're leaving it as Jesse's since, like I said, we're doing kind of season 4 itself. And then Danny's room, which is the biggest, at number 6. So it would have to be a little bit more compact. It might be hard to include a lot of detail, but I would want to give the overall impression of this layout. And I'm going to explain how in a little bit. But then we would also have a basement. So it's 3 floors with 2 floors and then the basement. This is Joey's bedroom. There's a photo of what it kind of looks like on the show with the blue chairs and knickknacks in the background. You got a table, a bed, and the stairs leading down from the kitchen. But then minifigure wise, we're talking, basically maybe 6 or 7, give or take. So we have Uncle Jesse, Danny, Joey, DJ, Steph, Michelle. You have to have those 6. Those are the primary characters from the show. But then maybe throw in an Aunt Becky if you could. Not necessarily needed, as well as Kimmy, the neighbor girl. But how is this going to actually work? So for some reason, I think it left out a slide here, but that's okay. The price would be $249, which is I kind of thought of the Home Alone house.
That's what I was just thinking. So it's kind of something like that.
Right. Around 4,000 pieces, doll style house where you could be able to take the roof off and open it up from the back.
That's cool.
The reason that the way you could do it with 3 floors is you have that staircase leading up to the stairs below the actual house where the white starts and the stairs end. That part would be the basement. Then you have the first floor and then the second floor. Normally there is an attic in the show as well. That wouldn't be included in the set, of course. It's not really shown a lot, but that's eventually where Jesse goes and lives inside the house with Becky. So I think it would be really cool to actually, if you had enough pieces and you made a decent enough build already and you have some left over, like the Home Alone house did, including the old 1961 red Oldsmobile 88 would be really cool. Just because, it's the first thing you see, even like before the show starts with them going down the Golden Gate Bridge. And it's also featured in the show often. Stephanie wrecks it into the kitchen at one point. DJ learns how to drive the car at one point. It's just one of those kind of Easter egg details.
How do you wreck it into the kitchen?
What?
I said, how does she wreck it into the kitchen? The kitchen looks like it's above the garage.
No, so the garage is in the back.
What's at
But
the
you
bottom
can't
of that
see
building right there? What is that bottom right there?
That's not the garage. that's the lower level into the basement that they took the basement, they made it into, which was a garage, into Joey's room because he moved in. Correct. And then there's a back area as well.
Okay.
That's above ground where this dips down. So yeah. But that is my Thunderdome presentation.
All right, I don't want to give
the
mine
bathroom
anymore.
Does the bathroom have a little poo?
A little poo in the toilet.
Sure.
Sai would be proud.
I was so happy.
The reason I would really think this set would be cool is because it is a Victorian style house. It would work perfectly as a doll house. And like the 3 girls grow up in the show, like it would be a perfect little doll house for like a younger girl. That's what
it would fit with the modular buildings.
Right. Any questions?
I already did my question.
Well, so how would you incorporate the car? Would it just be in there? Would it be able to go in the garage? Would it just sit there? Or what?
No, you'd have so going back to
Basically, it's like the Home Alone set where it's just like a vehicle that comes along with it.
Yeah,
Like,
but you also see where the basement is, where I said the car would normally go. You have a little
Mhm.
area outside there to actually park it if you wanted to.
So
So-
so we just
set up like like a modular and have a little area in the front to kind of.
Correct. Wouldn't be able to go inside the garage area because, like I said, that's Joey's apartment. But you could like have it kind of sit beside the set if you were gonna put it in a mock, like in your city, or you could have it be parked right by the stairs. Whatever you want to do, that's up to you.
I would keep it probably in front of the garage, just to be honest. But that's just me, more or less. I don't know.
Have you guys ever seen Full House? Do you know the show?
I've seen some
heard
of it.
of
I
it.
just haven't gone
This is
in
before
depth.
your time, probably.
Probably.
My sister was into it and has all the CDs, but I never cared for it.
It's a
Well,
90s show for
Yeah.
sure.
Considering
classic.
they have not ever seen Nickelodeon, I don't think anyone's gonna know what mine is now, and I'm kind of disappointed about it.
I will know Zane.
I've heard of it.
I will know Zane. I'll hype you up.
All right. Well, it's my presentation not as good as Matt's because I was working on multiple things last night. So and Brad's yours is very well as good as well. I said that earlier. The two of you have the best presentation. All right.
It's
I just want to hear it.
presentation.
Yeah, sometimes that's all about. So for me though, just like Matt, growing up as a child in the 90s, early 2000s, if you guys have ever seen Nickelodeon, there's many amazing TV shows on there like SpongeBob, cartoons, all kinds of stuff. You guys probably know that. But one of my all-time favorites is The Fairly Odd Parents, which has Cosmo the green hair, Wanda pink hair, and Timmy Turner, which is a boy who wears a pink hat and has magical fairy odd parents because his parents don't pay attention to him, so he gets these fairies some magical way. You have to watch the show to figure it out. But what I was thinking is, again, just kind of like what Matt was saying, a Home Alone style house. This is Timmy Turner's home. You see it all the time in the show. It can open up from the roof, open up from the back. There's so many rooms. There's Timmy's bedroom that goes into the bathroom that has his computer in it. The other part of the bedroom is it's kind of simple, honestly. But as he does things in each of these rooms during the show, it changes. So you could make this room whatever they wanted it to be. Same with the kitchen. Like here's the mom cooking, but the stove's on fire and she's walking away. You could have a burning fire piece on the stove, just to say
Chaos.
just for fun, just for chaos. Exactly. Like here's a part of the bathroom scene, and you could have mud splots everywhere from Timmy, who went out and played in the mud and decided he needed to take a bath. Here's some pictures of the living room. Again, seem kind of basic, but they're about to have a huge party in there, all bunch of kids, all kinds of stuff. But the couch cushions, if you look, they constantly change. Cosmo and Wanda change into these different things. So throughout the house, they could have the fishbowl with Cosmo and Wanda in it. They could have the pillows that are green and pink. All kinds of things throughout the house showing Cosmo and Wanda. So that's the house, and that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking probably around $200, maybe 2,000 pieces, something like that, for the build itself. There's something that didn't pull up on here that I was going to show you, but there's also a tree in the backyard that I don't know where it is. Anyways, that has a tree house in it. So part of the build would also be like a little fenced off area in the back with a tree house. You could put the figures in, a little bit of fun, a little thing there. The figures I would put in, obviously you have Timmy, Cosmo, and Wanda, which here's a couple like 3D images of what people have made, what they could look like as minifigures, which are
So
kind of
creepy.
scary. It is so creepy. Someone's taken like little figures and fairy wings and stuck the wrong head on there.
I think they would look. I'm trying to help. I think the problem with those is the animated style head. If you made it as like a regular Lego head and then put the caps
The higher-
on them, yeah.
I agree. I mean, this is definitely not what he would look like. But just for reference, there's Timmy with hook hands and all that stuff. So the next person I would like to bring on is Jorgen. Jorgen von Strangle is his name. He is like the guy who is in charge of the fairies. He makes sure all the rules are followed. Like he gets after him all the time. And I think he would be a hilarious, add to this set. You don't have to put him in there. It could be just an if possible. But I would love to see him there. And this is what he could look like potentially. Oh, kind of scary, kind of weird. Someone made that out of like clay or something. I'm thinking. I don't know. super creepy. Look at those little hands, those
That
arms.
jawline.
This is creepy, right? See what that it's pretty accurate. You look at that, look at this. You look back at this, you look back at that. You don't even know. It's so weird. But somebody that you do have to have in here is you have to have, obviously mom. I forgot to put a picture of dad. You have to have mom, Timmy, the Fairly Odd Parents, Cosmo, Wanda, Jorgen, possibility, but you also have to include Vicky. Vicky is the babysitter from next door who is always tormenting Timmy. She's making his life a living heck. He hates her. She's mean, unless, Clark, whatever, the tooth guy is around, whatever his name is, then she becomes nice. But,
She doesn't
a better
like
teeth than me. Anyways, so I think it would be cool to have a house with all these different fairy attributes throughout it. Things that he has done throughout the show, maybe the Crimson Chin, all kinds of stuff. Like, you could add so many different things, so many mock abilities to it. And like SpongeBob, you can add other sets, not just the one. There's so many things that could tie into it. Even if the treehouse, say that was different, like a different set, but it could tie into it somehow. I don't know.
I think if you're going for like the price point, you would want the treehouse because I think
That's
the
what I would
house
think.
would be smaller than you would expect.
Well, and I couldn't find a layout of the house. It's just through each episode, they
Yeah.
end up in different rooms.
It's a cartoon.
I know that
Hard to
Timmy's room,
follow.
yeah, exactly. The only for sure thing is Timmy's room is upstairs. The kitchen and the living room are downstairs, and there's a massive staircase in there. Like, that's the only real guarantees. So they could put whatever rooms wherever they wanted. Other than that, for fun, they could put a garage stuff inside there for his bikes and whatnot that he has. All kinds of things you could do with it. But that is mine. And for anyone watching still, make sure you guys join the Discord so you can vote on who you want. Vote for Ethan or not. There's
I love how it's in the perfect spot too.
It's just right there, right for you, just for Ethan. So there's Matt. What yours is Fuller House.
Full House.
Mine is Fairly Odd Parents. Full House. There is Ethan the Artisan.
How I
with
Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother, and BrickingUpBrad,
Arcane, steampunk, baby.
Arcane Steampunk. So join the Discord and go check that out.
Check out the shows too. I mean, if we are all big fans of these shows, I'd highly recommend watching them. I mean, if you're younger, like 12 or 13, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you're a little bit up there, I'd highly recommend watching.
Oh, here's a good one. Instead of Jorgen von Strangle, you could have the, if you guys have
Crocker.
seen the show, Crocker. Yes, Professor Crocker. Fairly Odd Parents. Like, he has like a nervous twitch where he yells Fairly Odd Parents all the time. Hilarious. Oh, him in like a butterfly net. 'Cause that's how you catch
That'd
him.
be great.
Is the
That'd be
butterfly net. They can't get out of butterfly nets for some reason.
You gotta watch the show. If
Yeah.
only you understood. If only you understood.
So good. So good.
Matt made me want to watch this show. Zane made me really not want to.
Why? It's so much fun. He literally does everything.
And then they have the
What?
crossover with that
Jimmy-
and
Jimmy
Timmy
Neutron?
and Jimmy Neutron. Yeah,
Oh, Jimmy Neutron was another good Brain Blast.
Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. I remember that. Yeah,
Clips of it, not a fan. But
Did you see Jimmy Timmy Power Hour 2?
you were never a kid, Brad.
I was. I just
Where do I
liked
vote in the Discord? Ethan the Artisan, after the show, will be putting it up in the Discord. So
I just had a great idea for another one. This
I'm
isn't
the
my
same thing.
idea. This isn't my idea, but Blue's Clues.
I
would
love
be a
Blue's
good
Clues. I have for Halloween when I was like 3. I dressed up as a Blue's Clues costume. Man, I should have picked that. That would have been perfect. I loved Blue's Clues.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Lots of people right now are asking about where to vote, so we'll get that right up. I'm pretty sure we vote under Thunderdome ideas. We'll ping it. We'll add everyone and ping it. So join the Discord. If
Join
you
the
want.
server. It's not posted yet, but it will be right after the show.
Yep, that'll be right after the show.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
I
That's
also
it for
thought of Brady
Thunderdome.
Bunch. That would work as a. Even though I haven't
Yeah.
really watched it a lot.
Andy
but
Griffith.
a lot
Old
of-
times.
lot of-
Old times.
Yeah,
Andy-
old
Andy
times. Well,
Anyways,
is that gonna wrap it up?
that's it.
That's it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are all awesome. I mean, check out the Discord because we haven't mentioned it already. And vote. Vote. You want to vote? Vote now.
he's
And
saying, vote now. Vote now.
Well, that's gonna wrap up the show. Just to let you guys know, I'm not gonna be here for the next couple weeks because I have a scheduling conflict, and it's just life's been pretty busy lately. But next couple weeks,
But not us before the show. I'm insulted here. I am very insulted, Ethan.
If you guys are insulted, tell us as well. If he's just gone through and just not told his own stud bud members, but he's gonna tell y'all first, he's just gonna be like,
Oh, I'm not gonna be here
Deuces.
next week. Bye.
"See you, bye."
See you. Bye.
okay, just to let y'all know, life's been busy. Yeah.
No, you guys take care of yourself, Ethan. That's
Yeah.
important.
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but these three awesome people, that's gonna be awesome, and I'm sure next week I'm gonna win. So I mean, that's gonna be that part. I'll still be a part of Stud Buds, but that's gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great and wonderful day. And of course, don't forget to be awesome. Bye bye.